Got to think of a better transition from that to that. But hey, PAC-12 podcast, back at it, baby.
Back at it, baby. Day 2.
Wait a second.
Round 2.
Let me punch that up. Quack at it. We're quack at it. We are quack just in time because we got a good one, y'all. Certainly not the Civil War, that's for sure, because this is Oregon versus Oregon State in the semifinals for the Pac-12 tournament. Now, let's break down what happened yesterday, right? Really quickly. Ducks beat the Sun Devils pretty bad, 91-73 after a slow start. Aaron and I were there, and it was fantastic. What are your thoughts on that game, Aaron?
Fucking loved it.
Me too. Now, what else happened? We had Oregon State, this is crucial for us, played an overtime game against 4-seed UCLA. UCLA led by quite a bit in that one. I think they led by like 16 points at one point. It was pretty nuts. But Beavers came back. Beavers rallied back, end up winning that 83-79. And there was a pretty bad foul in there where they could have won in regulation. But lucky for us, Aaron, the Beavers had to go to overtime. They had to play those extra minutes, and that could help us out.
Well, I did think about you when I learned the news, because you did mention you wanted to go the easy route, and now you've got it.
Well, my man,
I think playing UCLA would have been cool.
I do too.
But I still think this game is going to be like close. But I said that yesterday and was dead wrong. So who actually knows what's going on anymore?
I actually think this will be a bigger blowout than yesterday. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood right now. I'm feeling it, baby.
I got wood everywhere.
Deep in the woods. Just like our court, deep in the woods. So on the other side of the bracket, we had USC versus Utah. I believe it was 2 overtimes.
It's insane.
It was nuts. 91-85. USC did win that one. They are the team to beat. Besides the Ducks, I'm a bit worried. That should be a really close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout either way. And then on the last game on the docket was Colorado, a 3-seed versus 11-seed Cal. I understand you watched a lot of this game, Aaron. What are some of your immediate thoughts on that?
No, didn't watch a lot. I watched the last 3 plays.
Oh, okay.
Because I turned on, I just turned on the TV to the correct station, so I didn't have to do it. But I turned on. First thing was like, oh, Bill Walton is on today.
Yeah, of course.
Very cool. So I'm going to reverse everything I said bad about him yesterday. I'm going to give him nothing but love today. I put up, as you can tell, my mandala because I want to make sure that I am in the universe traveling through the ethosphere alongside him.
That's a very Bill Walton thing to say, yeah.
Yep, but then after that, I watched, I guess it was California was fighting back.
Yeah.
And they sunk just the most insane 3. It didn't look like, it was like, what was that?
He was as covered as possible. And like it was awkward to the point where he was trapped. No one was gonna help him. He has to like reach over the man guard. Hits the 3, and it actually comes down to Cal has the shot, the game-tying shot. It was not a very good-looking shot, but it did almost go in. So damn close.
They had a couple of extra seconds to really think about that one, too.
It would have been smart to.
I mean, and also it's like, yes, so you get like that crazy 3 that gets sunk, and then immediately Colorado's like, all right, let's burn some clock. And then as he's trying to go in, just whoop.
It was a damn good game.
It was just a great little 3-play thing that happened.
Yeah. So
and that's all I saw.
Colorado versus USC in their semifinal, which is taking place, of course, right after ours. For some reason, they get the ESPN slot and we get the Pac-12 slot. That's kind of BS. We are the 1 seed, but who cares?
I know what that's about.
What's that? They hate the Ducks. Is that it?
You make more money if you have viewers come to your station for the number 1 team than selling out rights to the number 1 team on a different station.
That is true, but keep in mind this is the Pac-12 network, so no one besides you, I, and like 2 freaks out there are watching this.
Did you listen to Larry Scott's interview that just happened?
No, I refuse to listen to Larry Scott. What did he say though? Something dumb.
I don't know. I was just curious if you heard it.
Screw him. I hate Larry Scott.
All they did was soft pad the questions of like, well, you're right back where it's been 1 year, ago that you had to make the crazy. What are you doing? You're so not interested in Larry Scott.
Yeah, I'm about to walk out.
Yeah.
Of the Quack-12 studios if you keep talking about Larry. See, this is what I'm talking about.
He was on. He's at the game apparently.
Kit Falbo, fire Larry Scott. Thank you, Kit Falbo. You get it. I think we should hire him again so we can fire him again.
He might just stay.
No, he's not staying. His contract is up. He's done. He's done so.
Yeah.
He's like he's a real charlatan. He's running out of town with all the money.
Yeah.
He just
we got Dana Altman on TV right now talking, and I got to say, there's never been a man that's more like a cowboy, just all natural. Like he looks.
Oh, Dana Altman, yeah.
He looks like he needs to be in City Slickers. Follow more CFB.
But every time his name shows up, absolutely, you got to say fire Larry Scott. It's the one thing that unites all the Pac-12, really, is the hatred of Larry Scott.
Sure.
This is coming because of how shitty he is. Yes, it is. That's a perfect explanation there. Thank you. That's probably from someone who personally knows Larry Scott.
Ooh, dark.
Yeah, so I believe I'm on the right channel. You see, I'm on the Pac-12 network, so of course I don't get to see any of this wonderful programming you're talking about.
What are you talking about? I'm on the Pac-12 network, and I'm seeing all the.
You're on cable, though. I'm on Sling, and for some reason these are different.
You think Sling just?
I'm literally looking at a picture of Martin Luther King right now.
Oh yeah, no, I got Altman on TV, like giving a whole press conference.
I mean, I love the doctor, but right at this moment, I'd rather hear from Dana Altman. But that's just me. Yeah, I'm stoked. I think this is going to be a blowout. Personally, maybe I'm too cocky, but
now I am confused. I thought I heard that Oregon State played this morning.
They didn't.
Okay,
you didn't hear that. Whoever told you that.
Thought I heard him say it on the TV, but I am mistaken. That's good.
I do not believe. I mean, I hope they played a game. I hope they played a whole pickup game just this morning, but I don't think that's.
Oh no, I thought the overtime game that they played. I thought that was earlier this morning, but I'm mistaken. Okay, good.
No, yeah, they don't have them do.
I was like, that sounds. I questioned it immediately because I was like, why would you ever have a team play 2 games in one day?
That's
totally unfair.
They don't do that. I'm stoked. Yeah, what can I say? Ethan Thompson really had a great game just yesterday. He was a senior. I believe he fouled out, but they still managed to win without him. We should also watch out for number 11, Zach Reichel. I've been seeing his name a lot. Also, Roman Silva, I do believe, also got fouled out, even though I heard that was kind of a BS call. I saw a tweet from @David Woods, friend of the podcast, where he said like Roman Silva just got ejected because his nose hit someone's elbow, basically. So hopefully he's all right.
Hey man, we talked about it last game. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
They make sense for some reason.
Great. Okay, I think I'm finally getting to
we got a beaver warming up.
Yes, I just got to beaver warm up. It says 10 minutes till countdown.
Okay, yeah, and I just went to commercial, so
yeah. I'm stoked.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is actually a little video intro, much like our video intro.
We're watching the same thing. Our wonderful video intro, which I got to touch up. Have
you hit the fast forward thing to make sure that you are right up with me?
Yeah, I have to apparently. So every time you see me do this, viewers, this is me fast forwarding Sling because I don't know. There's just so much lag always. But
I will say the confusing thing is, are you on a touch screen?
No, it's my phone actually.
Oh,
so wow. I guess I am on a touchscreen. Yeah.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Oh, that Vegas skyline, baby, flat and ugly.
You ever been to Vegas?
Oh yeah. Oh God.
I've never been to Vegas.
You know, I got fired off the Matchbox 20 tour in Vegas.
Well, that's a story we got to get into.
It was the fun. I didn't actually get fired off the tour. It was the end of the tour, and the company that had hired me to record the tour fired me.
Why? Can we get? Oh, there's Bill Walton.
Oh yeah, the reason why is because they claimed that I was using the company card for personal finances, and then it turned out the owner of the company actually ended up like having the IRS come down on him because that's kind of what he was doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there was like me, the accountant, the number 2 guy in the company, all got axed.
Oh, damn.
A couple of other people. It's crazy. No hard feelings on my end.
What's Matchbox 20's big song? I'm trying to remember.
I'll try to push you around. Well, I will. I will.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I haven't thought of that
Tons of others. That's the first one that came to my head.
Well, I will.
Yeah.
A good sign.
I think that was the beginning.
Yeah. A good sign from yesterday's game is that Chris Duarte actually didn't have to do that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had pretty modest numbers. He wasn't needing to take a bunch of shots. That's because Will Richardson was just killing it. And, I mean, that's mainly the reason why. But also, you know, Figueroa had an insane game, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He didn't really need to have to be the all-time guy. And that was nice to see.
You know what?
What's that?
I want that 130% in the beginning again. I want him looking like a madman.
I mean, I'm
down.
Yeah.
I want a longer stretch of madman time with a higher percentage of creating points.
All right, that's the goal. By the way, I want to see. I'm wearing a green sweater. I want to see what what it does if I put on the green screen.
The
guests love this. Look at that floating head. Look at this.
That worked pretty great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just a floating head.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go.
I better turn this off. Oh, no, I don't have the angle, really.
Just as fast as you can before the game starts, because we got to kill some amount of time.
I'm trying to hide.
Can you not fit the hood?
Not over my headphones.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Adam. How do you make your last name sound like a magician without being mean? The great Adam Cheney.
It's pretty cool. Okay. Anyways, I'm stoked about this game. I think we're gonna win big, like I said before. Let's call. Okay, who do you think is gonna be the highest scorer for the Ducks? Let's call it out.
Well, you know, I immediately want to say Duarte, but
that's fair. That's a good guess.
What he showed off last week or yesterday, was that he's not really all about that. But
well, I mean, if he needs to be, I mean, if there were some shots.
Give me 4 and let me choose from one of the 4.
Figueroa, Richardson.
See, Duarte, I kind of wanted to say Richardson.
That's possible.
Omarui won't do it. I think Richardson, top scorer.
I'm gonna say I think the top, because they're going all after Duarte, so I don't think he'll quite be there. I think Omarui. Don't sleep on Omarui, baby. That's all I gotta say.
I kind of want to, but
how dare you?
You're right.
No, who knows? I don't know. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this game, though. Gotta say. Cause I will. Now
there we go.
I haven't heard of that song, and I hadn't thought about that song in a million years.
Yeah. That song was a big deal.
And so I guess let's just hop into where the Beaver season is at right now. They were 15-12 overall, 10-10 in conference play. They started off the season surprisingly against Cal, 71-63 win. They've lost to, Washington State. They lost to Stanford, Arizona, USC, UCLA. So they've really spread around their losses to just about everyone in the conference. They've lost to Colorado, Arizona State. Did they do the full-on round robin of losing to everybody and the Ducks? I think they just about have. They are coming off a good win against UCLA, in which their first half they looked terrible, and then they clawed their way back. UCLA is a bit of an overrated team, which is saying something when you're talking about the Pac-12, which is, not a whole lot of hype coming out.
It seemed like you're coming with a little bit of trash talk with that statement.
I mean, yeah, UCLA deserves it. They should be better. They're in LA. They're a powerhouse. They should be a powerhouse program. Got freaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went there. Bill Walton went there. You've won so many championships. John Wooden was your coach. There's no reason why they should be so mediocre year after year after year.
Yeah.
This year they were better than mediocre, but I mean, people were predicting them to win the Pac-12 regular season. They didn't. Ducks did. And they're predicting them to win this tournament. They didn't. Ducks probably will.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just us Beavers.
Oh, I'm back from commercial, which means you should maybe fast forward.
I mean, I'm back from commercial. I'm looking at a guy that said...
I thought your feed would go slow in commercial breaks, but I don't know.
I'm looking at a Nike tee. Now they're shooting around on the court. Let's keep fast forwarding. Okay, we're good.
Wearing green today, not gray.
I love it. I love that green. I love that green.
I love that green.
That Sheba. Well, last night I watched Alien Covenant. Not as bad of a movie as I thought it would be.
That is the third one.
Well, it's the third Ridley Scott one. It's the final Alien one, which means it's the sixth Alien movie if you don't count Alien versus Predator.
Wait, Covenant?
There's Alien.
Is that Aliens, the newest one?
Yes.
Danny McBride.
Yeah. I thought it was good, actually. Not great. Good, maybe a little under good.
Fun,
but not bad.
Fun, weak story, great visuals. I didn't think it was I've seen it in theaters. That was the time I saw it. So, it's been a while.
It's so tied to Prometheus, and Prometheus is kind of a fart of a movie, I think. It's not that good. I don't like it.
I actually liked Prometheus.
That's fair.
And I've watched it again recently and was like, yeah, this is pretty fun.
Me too. I hated it when I saw it in theaters, and then I just rewatched it within this last week, and I was like, this movie isn't as bad as I remember.
It's interesting because I will say that I also watched Alien just a few days before watching Prometheus.
Yesterday,
I had a lot of fresh, oh, wow, this is... And it's just, the more interesting part about Prometheus is the scale changed.
Yeah.
They're walking in the same corridors of the same spaceship, but in Prometheus, all of a sudden, it's very big.
Yeah.
Which I was like, this is obviously what he really wanted it to be.
Yeah. I just think I like Alien, but that franchise, each movie definitely kind of gets a little worse, I think.
Yeah.
None of them are better than Alien.
The 12th. On the 15th, the movie that I'm excited about coming out, which is like a rebooting of the franchise, is the Godzilla versus Kong.
I'll watch that. I'm stoked for it.
Oh, I'm
stoked.
It
may be bad, but I watched the original Godzilla versus Kong, which is like a 70s movie.
Have you watched the newest Godzilla and Kong movies?
I watched Kong Skull Island. I didn't watch the Godzilla. My favorite Godzilla movie of all time is Shin Godzilla. You ever seen that? That's my favorite. I love it so much. And I'll watch Godzilla versus Kong.
I'm going to love it. There's not a Godzilla or a King Kong movie that I don't feel like I love them all.
That's great.
I'm into big monsters. I think I loved the Pacific Rim.
Is it kaiju? Is that what they're called?
Kaiju, yeah.
Yeah. I love them.
You give me massive monsters, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'll take it all day. I will eat that.
I do love it. That's great. Yeah, we got to watch that movie. Don't worry, everyone. We'll have a review of Godzilla versus King Kong on some future podcast episode of the Quack-12. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Right,
I'm ready. Come on. Tell me right when it hits someone's hand for you. Doop. That's where I'm at. So
okay.
I'm just gonna have to keep fast forwarding. It's nuts. Okay.
It's fine. I think if you just fast forward at the end of every commercial break, it's a whatever.
Oh, dude, I didn't even realize it. I got a little King Ghidorah floating up in my office.
Really?
Yeah, I'll grab it right now.
Have it fly down.
Well, he's all tied
up. Oh, wow. Oregon State is... Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right. So Oregon State definitely got some pep in the pass and deep game.
Absolutely. They're decent at the 3, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got some talented big man, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. Off the rim. Oh, nice. Duarte got the ball. Pass. Going in for 2. Oh, swapped away. And looks like a foul or something on Oregon State.
You're going to have to believe me that I got a Ghidorah. I'll show you sometime.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, here we go. Taco Apocalypse. Welcome again. Nice seeing you again, buddy.
I want to say something like Taco Apaco, you know? There's got to be like a really cool, hip way to...
Yeah, let's give this guy a nickname. I'd say Topo. I mean, I like saying Taco Apocalypse, honestly.
I do too. It's got a nice ring to it.
You could call me. That should be my name after a visit to Taco Bell. Am I right? I eat a lot of Taco Bell. Not really, but.
Oh, you do?
If it's in front of me, I can eat a lot of Taco Bell. I avoid Taco Bells because I want to eat it so much.
Here
we go. Richardson.
All right, we're on the board.
I do love that we got the classic cranky coach. Like, I love that Dana Altman will never smile unless he wins a national championship.
He is the I believe his name was Curly in City Slickers. He is dang.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Okay, Oregon.
That's their man. Yeah.
They're for real right now. This is slightly unexpected.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Okay. I will say we're looking kind of like we did at the beginning of last game.
True. Which is fine for now. Duarte. 3-0. But net. That's what you want to see.
Baby.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that sign anymore. I did it yesterday too.
Oh, isn't it upside down I should stop doing it on camera, but it's like a white national symbol. I don't know, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Those bastards.
I mean, I feel like it obviously doesn't apply to you. People will automatically assume you're not doing it because of that, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, come on, baby. Come on.
Little extra defense. Great block though.
Oop.
Dang. They're not afraid. They'll do it every time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, Richardson.
Looking fancy.
I got a new name for Richardson. Pritchardson. That's what we should call him when he's really good.
when he's really good.
Mm-hmm. I think if we can really quickly go back to Godzilla,
Sure.
King Ghidorah, man, he's my favorite by far, and I feel like they do him dirty just about every movie he's
That's
in.
the 3-headed guy?
Yeah, I love him so much.
Oh, he's absolutely the most arch of villains in the newest Godzilla movie.
Well, it's so funny because it's like, how is Godzilla able to beat him every time, even though it's like he's exactly like Godzilla, but he's got 3 heads and he can fly. It's like, how is Godzilla taking him out?
I do believe he's also I feel like they made him slightly bigger. It could just be the neck length.
Mm-hmm. I got to see that movie.
Okay.
Just because I love Ghidorah.
All right. So Oregon State is definitely determined to do a great job of not fouling and making buckets.
So far, in the first 3 minutes of the game, I'd say so. We'll see what happens.
Wow! Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you slip and slide.
Omaruyi. I know, it's catching up. Omaruyi, I think, is my favorite player on the team right now. They're all great guys, though. I love them.
Here we go.
We go. All right.
Oof.
Through his legs. I like that.
Bravo. He must be on our team, right? But yeah, no, it's cool. What's his name? King? Say it again.
Omaruyi? Eugene Omaruyi? Or?
No, King Ghidorah.
Oh, King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah. I mean, they have him like, if I remember. If I remember correctly, they have him come to life from the depths of a volcano.
That's cool.
And it's like, it's some of the best cinematography ever because they make it feel like those original movies. But with today's, CGI tech, it just looks so
nice.
Awesome. Woo! Okay, you should have taken that 3 right there, though. That's why you got the pass. But 2 is good. 2 is good.
When you got defense like us, I'll take the easier buckets and then just go back.
Well,
make it count.
I don't know. Oh!
Wow. Oh,
almost
wow.
Got the save as well, but stop the 3.
All right, we're at 8-8. We got a game.
And it happens fast, too. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, and it's...
Wow.
Nice.
It doesn't get better than that.
Omaruyi is so goddamn athletic.
I know.
He's so talented, yeah.
I don't know why I always try to write him off, but then you bring him up again, and then boom, boom, you've got this, like, magic man over here.
Well, and not only that, but he's been, like, so consistent at kicking butt. It's nuts. Let's read some of these. So right now, Oregon is 3 of 6. Oregon State 3 of 7. We've hit 1 of 4 from 3-point range. Not much has happened, obviously. Omaruyi is leading 4 points. Duarte 3 points. Richardson 1 point. So
they've hit 2 of 4 3-pointers.
They have hit 2 of 5.
2 of 5.
Yeah,
good.
They're taking 5.
Let's keep it like that.
Let's keep it like that. Man, I desperately want to show you this Ghidorah, but it's tied in a knot. Now it's just not the time.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
I know. I'm like, so I got to show Aaron my toy. No, Ghidorah needs to be more prominent, though. Even though he's not duck related, he needs to be somewhere here or something.
If you could set it up to where the Ghidorah and the duck hang out.
Like here and here.
Why is this so stupid hard? Right here.
Sure.
I don't know.
He needs to be our mascot. I'll put little duck heads on him or something.
He's green, right?
No, he's yellow. Well, he's yellow, so he's still good.
Okay. I'll take it all day. Bye-bye.
Man, I would love if... I don't know who I want to play, Colorado or USC more. Both teams have beaten us. I mean, it could go either way for both of us. I was a Mecha Godzilla guy. Also, Ultraman had some dope monsters. Ultraman.
I have the full Ultraman like complete series on DVD upstairs.
Nice.
forever ago, they did a reissue of the whole thing, I guess. And then when I worked down in Pike Place Market, one of the guys that would always come in, you know, that lived above the market, comes down one day and he's like, I want you to have this.
That's awesome.
I took it.
Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah,
I do love anything where
name.
it's like, here's the Walton's going on some crazy shit, clearly.
I was about to say, should we turn it up to get some Walton nerdiness going on?
I've had quite a bit over the last week, honestly. I do like when he's with Robinson a little bit more because he's less like aggro. Like he goddamn kind of hates Dave Pash. I like how he's a little more.
That upsets me that he's like that.
Well, he doesn't like him because he doesn't believe in evolution is one of the main things. Oh, here we go. Where did you work in the market, Aaron?
Dragon's Toy Box.
That's fun.
Toy store.
As you know, Christina, I believe this is Christina Moravec, worked in the cherry stand, the cherry store, Chucker Cherries.
Oh!
For many a year.
Yeah, I worked when I first moved here and was still like getting in with, you know, bands and stuff and getting the studio going. I worked 3 days a week and then that went down to 1 day a week. And then no days a week. And then the store actually had to close, unfortunately.
Unfortunate stuff.
Now it's a root beer float store.
She says loved that place.
Best store in the market. Also, shout out to the market and that market discount, baby.
Oh, come on. I love to see the...
Oh, yes. Thank God.
I love to see the duck cup in the background, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I pulled that out.
Yeah, that's good. I need to get one for myself. If I was drinking that right now, if I only, that's my dedicated PAC-12 cup, that'd be perfect.
It does go out. So if you're too heavy of a drinker, it'll come up on the sides.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the roundness, it kind of creates like a tidal wave, if you will.
I'm not doing
so coffee goes up and in.
I think that's you've got it for its actual main purpose to put pens in.
Oh, absolutely. It's got all my most important tools.
Whoop.
Wow.
Man.
Whoa. Stop it. Nice.
Nice. See, that's why I'm down with you. All right? You all right there, Duarte? Okay, he's good.
No. Why are you hugging?
I know, I was afraid.
Look at that fight. Oh, gosh. Excellent block, though.
Yeah. Oregon State is not a bad team, and they really came on later in the year. So we're playing them at almost peak here. Check to see if you can see any of that wrapping that Duarte had on his hand.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it already? Okay.
When he was hugging.
Okay, I didn't see it. Gary Payton, one of the best basketball players out of the Pac-12 ever. And, of course, he's a former Oregon State Beaver. Or I guess he's still an Oregon State Beaver, if you want to. Let's do it. Is Duarte out?
He gives money to the college?
Yeah, I'm sure he's given some. He's rich enough. He's given some. If I was an athlete, I don't think I'd be giving any of my, if I was like a famous UO athlete, I don't think I'd be giving any money back to it. It's like, I gave you.
Yeah, I gave you plenty.
Yeah, I gave you plenty.
You're good on me. No more. Yeah. You don't need to tap this vein anymore, please.
It's actually my exact. There's Tinkle's family there, the coach, Oregon State's family.
Oh, okay.
The coach's family.
They all came down to Vegas?
Yeah. Of course, Tinkle there, he used to play for the Beavers many a times. And then the two women sitting next to him, I believe, are his daughters. And both of them played, I think one played for Stanford, one played for Gonzaga. Yeah.
One of them doesn't look at all interested to be there.
Well,
dang. Okay.
I hate them because they support a team that I don't support. What the fuck are you showing this for?
Hey, give love where love can be given, right?
No. Alabama? Is that a place you think love can be given? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby.
Ugh. Dude,
yeah.
Look at that dude's yams. His legs are monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Guy.
34.
Number 34. I'll look it up for you.
Okay.
So I'm not too familiar with the Beavers roster. Number 34 is, of course, Rodrigue Andela. He's a junior. He's from Yaoundé, Cameroon. And he also played at Bella Vista College Prep before this. He's also goddamn 6'8".
High school, some prep high school.
Bella Vista College Prep.
Sounds coastal.
Most likely. 14-9 now.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
We'll see, though. I mean, still plenty of game, Adam. Plenty of game.
Plenty of game.
And when did we start lighting up? Yesterday, like
about
7 minutes left.
I would say maybe a little later than this, even. Yeah. I think you're about right. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on a tough bucket.
Yeah.
They're good. This is actually really surprising.
They are.
I mean, they should be because I don't know anything, but
they are a decent team. Yeah, what can I say? And I think there's just going to be a lot of games. I don't think Oregon's going to be blowing out basically any team from here on out for the rest of the season, even though I said they would do it to the Beavers.
Right. You just said
at the beginning of this podcast.
It was going to be a bigger blowout. But, second half means whatever. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
But this is also an Oregon State team that, won in overtime. So they probably have a little bit of that extra, Night of the Tiger song anthem going in the back of their head. Eye of the Tiger. That's what it is.
I was like, did you say Night of the Tiger? Yeah. That sounds cool.
Night of the Tiger. I'd take it.
Night of the Tiger seems like it would be a supplement that would help you with, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They're our sponsor, actually. Night of the Tiger sponsoring the show.
You could say the movie Drive is actually the story of the Night of the Tiger.
Why? Because he wears a scorpion jacket?
Well, he's the tiger.
Oh, he is kind of a tiger.
Doesn't it take place at night? No.
No, most of it's in daytime.
Okay, who cares?
Who cares?
I am mindlessly and pointlessly rambling, so who cares?
Well, I mean, it's great to have you on the show, Bill Walton.
Yeah,
69.
You just don't want to talk about Oregon State's continual pull ahead. I mean, they've somehow doubled our score. Ooh,
they've got good height. That is,
yes.
Man. Oh man. He definitely fell out of bounds, right? That's ours. Vegas.
I believe it's ours.
Vegas safely, then don't fucking go to Vegas.
Yeah, don't go to Vegas. That's how you Vegas safely.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it really depends on what are the daily numbers. I feel like I'm finally coming around to travel is like figuring out where do I want to go. And then specifically looking into that space and being like, what are the actual numbers here?
How can we get those numbers up? Let's see. Ducks 30% from the floor now. 3 of 10. That ain't gonna cut it.
Nope.
Yeah, Beavers 55%. They've hit they haven't even attempted a 3-point shot since we've last checked. They haven't really needed to. And Ducks haven't scored, so we've missed every shot since our last commercial break. That ain't good.
Did we not make any of the extra points?
I think we got a free throw. That doesn't count from the floor of it. Like a field goal is either a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer.
Okay.
Well, I'm a little nervous, but
where do you see right now the need to step up? What do you think it needs to come up? What would you try to accelerate?
I think they need to be playing with a little more ball movement, playing with more time when they're going down the court, like when they're playing offense. I think they need to be spreading out, looking for a good shot, because right now Oregon State's size is definitely not allowing Richardson to get to the hoop. Yeah, and that's probably not what we should be trying afterwards. But otherwise, it's just basically like we should be hitting our shots. That's about it.
Do you think we should take more shots?
I think we should take more good shots, like where you're open, not where you're trying to beat a man,
Here's what I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a whole lot of open so far.
I mean, Oregon State's been playing really well, so it's like hang on and
how do you like basketball is so confusing because it's like how do you create openness? I guess it's with blocking, like creative blocking and
like pick and rolls and stuff like that. There's definitely that, but there's also just that is a really tough thing just to create your own shot. It's like you got to be a damn good player. It's kind of a real big problem with the women's team for the Ducks right now.
Yeah,
because there's not a whole lot of people that can create their own shot. Our team, luckily, I mean, Omoruyi, Richardson. Well, I would say mainly Omoruyi and Duarte they can definitely they can do it themselves. Figueroa sometimes can just be in the right place at the right time. He's very crafty. What the hell is this?
Isn't it interesting that nigh on 2-3 weeks ago, we created our own Mount Rushmore, and here it is being bitten by the Pac-12 network.
Who was it? I forgot who we made.
Women's basketball.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it was something stupider than that, but I forget. Okay, come on.
Regardless, they're listening to us. My new conspiracy.
Oh, clearly. Actually, one time I did come up. Well, maybe I didn't come up with this pun, but I definitely used the pun on Addicted to Quack of what was it? It was like Cristobal predictions, spelled like Cristobal's last name predictions.
Yep.
Then they started using it as a little graphic every week during the game. It's bullshit. I'm gonna sue him. I think I'll win. Aaron, this ain't looking good for us.
It's not looking great so far, but I'm gonna not worry too excessively as long as this difference doesn't get larger for another 6 minutes.
I'm gonna freak the F out, man.
In 6 minutes, I'm gonna start freaking out.
Yep, that was a charge.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see?
That one's...
Yeah, you can't put your shoulder in like that.
Yeah. He was mid-step, and he just barreled into him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, if your man Duarte's... I mean, now's the time. We need you, buddy. Now's the time to show up. Let's see it. Okay, Figueroa.
Come on, Duarte, wide out. Oh!
Unfortunate.
Now, size-wise, these guys compare pretty equally to us, just from the looks of it.
Yeah, just looking at it, it appears. I mean, they got a couple of big men. Damn.
You hate to see it happen like that, but they are just firing on all the cylinders right now.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm trying to, keep my head here.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm not, like I said. Boom! Like I said, I'm not going to worry. Well, now for another 5 minutes. Or let's say when the clock hits 7 minutes, we better be within 4 points.
Okay. Or what? We end the broadcast.
That's it. It's all over.
Better happen for the people viewing at home. Okay, come on. Strip the ball.
Excellent blocking.
Damn.
Ooh.
Nice.
Off the back. And out for a... Oh!
What the hell was that?
That looked like he got tripped up. I think that's going to be a foul on us, tripping. He clipped feet with our guy.
BS, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron.
What's wrong, Dad?
We're losing. That's what's wrong. We're losing 18-11.
Well,
thank you, son.
We're behind.
Look at this. Most played rivalry in college basketball history. I tend to forget that because that's nuts. You wouldn't think so. It's not like either of these programs are like storied at all. Oregon's won one national championship in their history, and that was the very first national championship ever. So it's just crazy. We've played the most basketball games against each other than any other team in the country. Okay.
That is incredible.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think Oregon is, Oregon College basketball would be so storied. Okay, come on. You got it. Oh, Lawson. Lawson, I love you.
Man, it looked like he second-guessed himself just halfway through that.
Oh.
Yeah, you keep doing that.
Topo, I love you.
Topo. Oh,
we
can't use that name because it only makes me miss my favorite beverage.
Your favorite beverage?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Topo Chico.
I've heard of that. I've never drank one before.
Delicious water. Ooh! Unfortunately got bought out by Coca-Cola. No longer good.
That dog.
That was nasty. Let's just do 3 more of those really quick.
I mean,
all right, Adam.
Look, I know.
We're within 3, and we got a minute to get in within 2.
Minute to get it.
Whoa.
Okay. You said 4, by the way.
Well, I said 7 minutes if we're not within 2 points.
Okay.
What was that?
All right, that's where we're at. Looks like a foul on Oregon State. Just
looks
body
like some good pep is happening. Looks like some good pep is happening.
Okay.
Oh, I
look
thought
at that. You see that? You see that? Omaru, you passed it to the open man under the bucket. That's what you do.
It's how you do.
That's how you do. That's what
and
you do.
Beautiful.
I love it. This team really warms up. It's like a Chip Kelly football team, that second half, baby. So right now, things have evened out a little bit more. 44% from the floor for the Beavers. 40% now from the Ducks, because now we're 6 of 15. Still terrible from the 3-point range right now. 1 of 7. That's the problem right now. We hit some threes. The whole game opens up. We're good to go. We all go home and have a good dinner and fall asleep and have a
How many of those threes have been Figueroa?
Figueroa? I think he's only taken like 1. Let me look. Home stats. Figueroa is 0 of 2. 0 of 2.
Okay, so he's taken 2.
Duarte is 1 of 3. He's the only person for
he's gotten
Duck
his.
Hit a 3. Yeah.
But that makes up 5. So there's 2 other threes out there. Okay. So really, it's Duarte's fault.
Well, I mean, he's the only one who's hit 1. He's 1 of 3.
But he's
missed 2.
Which is as many as the next person. Just
sure, but he's the only one who's hit it. Omaruyi is 0 of 2 from 3-point range as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting stuff.
I'm worried.
Are you
worried? I'm still a little worried.
I'm not. I feel like those are the guys that usually, or I feel like Richardson hits threes a lot.
He has been recently, not this game, but yeah.
Has he been in the game so far?
Yeah.
I honestly don't even recall. I've been too wrapped up in watching Oregon State. Like I'm trying to figure out what they're
Richardson
doing.
has played just about every single minute of this game.
Okay.
He's played 12 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Richardson is number 0, just so you know.
I feel you about being worried, but I don't think I am worried.
Okay.
So you should have solace in
I
that.
have confidence that you know what you're talking about, so I'm feeling a lot better.
I wouldn't do that.
Look at this. Boom.
Yep.
See that movement? You see this? You see this? That's what I'm talking about. That is
I want to see tons of more breakdown plays where they do that. So I can just be like, aha. Why are you wiping your nose, dog?
He's got a sweaty nose.
Oh, you think it's humidity buildup from screaming through his mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Little sneaky pass. Scary lob.
I like seeing
coming
Lawson.
in hot.
Lawson's really playing out there.
Oh, take it outside.
Williams.
Yes. Tied with 30 seconds remaining before the 7-minute mark.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. What's the next benchmark you want to see? Apparently it's working. So
yeah, okay. Next benchmark is halftime. I want to be leading by 5.
Oh, Aaron, that's a tall order. I hope you're right though. Okay. Ooh, that was ugly.
You've lost it. They've lost to 3. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh shit.
You all right, Duarte? You all right?
Duarte down.
Thank God. Thank God he's all right. That looked pretty painful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that.
You know, he looks like a guy that he looks almost different hairstyle a little bit, but he looks almost exactly like a guy I used to work with.
Do you think it is? I got to change the score. I'm sorry about the score, everyone. It's a very goofy thing that I like to do. No, not final, but I keep on being like, oh yeah, we scored. I got to change this. It's a very silly, stupid thing I'm doing here, but I'm hoping that people, when they're scrolling through their timeline, this is a way that they can see what the score is like.
I mean, you're as good as Google, baby.
Yeah.
Dang, what a steal. Mm-hmm. Okay, number 11 is a shining star over there for sure.
Yeah, no, he's a good one. He's someone to watch out. Let's see who he is. Zach Reichley. That's the guy I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
He's someone
That's
to watch.
The guy.
That and Thompson. I forget Thompson's number, but he's out there. Yeah, right there, number 5. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. I've been seeing a lot of time of. All right. Now, here's a chance for us to extend. This is how you get 1 point, 2, and then you get your 2 extra buckets. You're up by 5.
Bang, bang, boom. You're up by 5.
Bang, bang, boom. Boop, boop, boop. There it is.
Okay. I'm afraid. Yeah. 7 fouls for Oregon State. So that was a 1-1. So luckily you got it. And
you hate to see it happen.
I know. I want to see like a scientific study of how the hell so many talented basketball players can be. Not that this is Omaruyi, but can be so bad at shooting free throws. Okay.
That is an interesting thing that I assumed. Dang. Would you call that a fadeaway 3?
I didn't quite see. I mean, he was definitely on the move. He was kind of like, it was like a fade to the left. This is going to be a good game, my man.
Oh, no, not a fadeaway. He pretty much stopped on the dime.
That's a catch and shoot, baby.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah. They haven't been very good they've been only a little bit better than us from the 3, so they haven't been doing very well. Oh boy.
Where does your heart feel like it's currently at?
Yeah, it's got I had a bunch of coffee, so that's really what's going on, but
I weirdly also had a cup right before we started. I don't know why I did it. I think it's habit now. Oh, with the stuff.
That's great.
Beautiful.
Was that a foul? I think it was a foul, but I still love seeing the effort.
Where's the foul?
Yeah. It wasn't on the block.
Okay.
Deeren Tucker. Miss. Fuck. We need to get King Ghidorah out there. It's the only way we're going to win.
It's weird that you brought it up because I was just thinking about how you've been thinking about it.
That's the only thing I've been thinking about.
Well, I was like, the coffee drinking explains why he was hooked on the Ghidorah.
He's great. He's my favorite. I'm looking at him right now. I wish you could see him. I'm practically praying to him. Okay. see what
Got to
happens.
get just one strong drive. Ooh. Wow.
Oh, Richardson.
Balls on that one, huh?
You know what's interesting is this is basically like what happened yesterday. But yesterday, Richardson was doing really well early on, and that helped us get out of our slump. Richardson ain't doing so well this time. And everyone's playing just about as bad as they did at the beginning of the last one. 7-0 run in the last minute.
Wow.
Mhm.
Really?
Yep.
Bummer.
Right when we tied it. Or I guess took the lead even. Yeah, right when we took the lead, they go on a 7-0 run.
You hate to see it. You hate. There we go, though.
Mm-hmm. Is that an and one?
And
one, baby.
Adam, I'm getting the energy up because we're going all the way. I can feel it right now, going all the way, yeah. Even though we're from behind, going all the way, yeah, from behind, yeah.
I like it.
That was like my best Pharrell impersonation.
It's not bad. Okay.
But only as like a backup hook vocal.
Look at that, Amari Hardy. We're playing some. I think Altman's definitely being like, okay, like Richardson, come out of here first, or Richardson's still out there, but like he's switching some players around, seeing if anyone's feeling it. I don't blame him. Did he miss that? I guess he did.
He did. He missed the second one or the first, whatever it was. He missed it.
The one and only.
Oh. Okay.
He's
going back to the line.
We need to get in Reichel's head. I feel like it's there for the plucking, you know. Somebody's talking shit in his head.
This is stupid, but his eyes don't feel like you can get into his head.
You think he's a soulless? Oh, I thought it was okay.
No, he's got the eye of the tiger, this guy.
I think you mean the Night of the Tiger.
Well,
look at that. I had no idea. Gabe Reichel. So his brother is on the Ducks side.
Ha!
Both from Wilsonville, Oregon. Yeah, talk shit, man. If anyone, we need to get Gabe out there. If Gabe was out there talking shit to his brother, that could really help. That's what we need.
I don't know. I feel like our brother is the younger brother.
It looked like it, right?
And so,
yeah, I'll tell you the truth, I don't know much about him at all.
That power dynamic is already set in stone.
Yeah, like it would only boost him. Like, okay, I'm gonna really take it. My lord,
that was beautiful. If you want to get in his head, do more of that. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea than putting a worse player on the court. No offense, Gabe.
Or you put Duarte on him full time. Where he goes, Duarte goes. And Duarte is just
right now. Looks like we got Hardy on him. Oh boy.
Okay.
Ouch.
Come on.
Oh, Aaron.
It's interesting. It seems like they've discovered that if they go inside, we will probably end up fouling them and then have to begin trying to stop fouling, and thus they'll have an easier shot. Do you think that's an accurate assessment?
They definitely like taking it into the hoop. Oh, look at that. A beaver and some ducks. How the hell did they get that footage? Right? That they must have gone to some kind of stock footage thing. Because otherwise, I don't think Pac-12 or whoever is going to pay to be like, we want you taken out. I hear there's a beaver here. We know there's ducks here. Try to get that footage.
Well, let me just put it like this.
Put it in terms that I can
Vegas makes you spend money on things you thought you would never spend money on.
Like a Pac-12 tournament.
It has a trance-like quality to the air down there that you kind of go autopilot and nothing's not on the table.
Sounds like you got some interesting stories. All right, let's get into it as of right now. Oh boy, I'm afraid. Well, actually, we're both shooting around 45%. They're at 45%. We're at 43%. So they've only taken one more shot than us. From three, we're both doing pretty bad, but they're definitely doing better. They're 3 of 8. We're 2 of 9. We've missed 4 free throws. I mean, that's a big part of the game, you know. And rebounds, they're out rebounding us bigly. We've done pretty bad in the rebound game.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely how we would lose this game if we're going to lose it.
I'm not for sure I want to know, but what is it?
They're beating us 16-10.
That's not as bad as I thought you were going to say. To be
honest.
I
mean, you keep with that trajectory, though. They're going to out rebound us 32-20, and that's
right. That's terrible. Great
that's
point.
That's really bad. Yeah. So, and I think there's just been some. I don't know. That's just our biggest weakness, and that's a pretty big weakness to have in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Aaron.
I mean, you know, it's interesting. My only real, like with rebounds, I feel like they're always associated with like a specific player, like Dennis Rodman, amazing rebounder. Like that's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anybody that normally stands out as that kind of person on this team? Because honestly, I'm not for sure I would know of one.
Well, LJ Figueroa's had some big games where he has done well, but he's not, you know, specifically built to be the greatest rebounder. Nafali Dante certainly was good at it, but unfortunately was injured early in the season, out for the entirety of the rest of the season.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie, I forgot about him.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I'm excited to see him come back next year, you imagine. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
What was that injury? Do you remember offhand?
I think it was an ACL, I want to say.
Ugh.
Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't, but it was a very serious leg injury. And I think it was on his other leg. He had a different leg injury, so it's pretty rough.
Dude,
from
his eyes are seriously the color of his hair. It is
the devil.
Like I get lost in him.
He's a white devil.
He kind of looks like the devil.
He's the white devil.
Oh my God. Well, if he sold his soul, man,
I hope he did it for more than a Pac-12 tournament win, because that'd be gotta get a better deal than that.
Well, you know, sometimes.
Oh, Aaron, I hope we win. I don't think your prediction's coming
ugly. True. Yeah, something is. You know, what was that weird flash that we saw? We had minutes. We were like, "Oh, look at us go now!" And then
it happens. Oh,
what happened though? Wow.
I mean, a bunch of things have happened.
Sure.
Okay, thank God we got that rebound. That would have been infuriating. Okay, Richardson's got the ball. He's at top of the key. Pass it to Omarui. Omarui immediately gets shut down.
going in. Why would you ever pass it to that guy? Jeez.
He could have passed it to him, but he had to do it quicker than he did. He hesitated.
He had 2 guys on the outside he could have passed to if he just done that.
He just hesitated.
Wow, up by 10 with 2 minutes left.
Well,
9, whatever.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't want to correct you, but it felt weird not to.
I for some reason thought rounding was better.
Yeah, just round up.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Get the rebound. Get the 2. Oh, stay in there.
Has he scored like anything?
He just scored those 2 points.
No, but before that, I mean, like.
Oh, I mean, you're the stat man.
I'll look it up, but yeah, he's had super quiet night so far.
Adam, would you say you're the stat man?
001101.
Boom.
001001001. I'm the stat man. 32-26. Figueroa. That is in fact his first points of the game. Ooh.
What do you do when it's off the left legs?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I will say,
Bill Walton is growling on television right now.
He's growling. He usually does
roar,
that.
roar.
He usually does that for the Golden Bears, but he doesn't do that. That's weird. He's doing it.
They could have been talking about the Golden Bears.
Yeah, that would make sense. His big thing is he'll be like, "It's like they're going for fish." Oh, damn, that was close. It's like you give him a big thing of fish. The Golden Bears, rawr. It puts the bucket in the basket or else it gets the hose again.
Nope. Bench.
I liked hose. I don't know.
You're back on hose. That's fine. Deep 3. Extending the lead again.
God damn, Doug. I am like, this
Dude.
is why I'm happy to have a coach like Dana Altman. Is because, like, I want someone to just unleash a yelling at these guys like they've never had before.
I can tell when your stress level rises.
Bill's barbershop.
Wow. LOL. This is so silly.
Ooh,
Look at him up there on the Clippers, though. That hair is awesome.
I know. Like, Bill is much better. I actually don't really like this segment because it just seems like, I mean, I want to see who it is, but it's like, what, Bill Walton? Okay, thank God. I didn't want only black people's hair on this segment because it's like, this feels fucking weird.
I mean,
it's mostly brown people, though. I don't like it.
If he didn't do it on purpose, he definitely did it because he doesn't think about that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
No, that is weird. I didn't want to talk about it.
I'll bring it up if it's like, is this the segment where we just make fun of black people's hair? Because that doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Let's see, baby. Oh, I hope he's all right. Omarugi went down over there. He's still down.
Wow. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, I know when your stress level goes up because you start swearing to the Lord quite a bit more.
I do. I haven't noticed that. What do I say?
It accelerates.
What do I say? Just I swear to the God, or
or let's say you ask for his damnation upon thine enemies.
Yeah. I hope God damns these beavers to hell for eternity.
Yeah.
What's up? Sup, Huffle Ducks? John Lawson.
Huffle Ducks!
You need to talk to your boy, man. Chandler's not doing so well. Well, I mean, no one's doing super well out there, but he needs to get us 10 points right away.
Yeah. You know, I don't like that. Oh, wow. What was that? 26-35? Is that what you just had up?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I didn't see what the score was. So
I
don't know what it's at right now. I'm not happy, Aaron.
No, 38-26. Wow. That's almost polar opposite.
Did he miss it or
of where I wanted it to be by this point.
I don't like it. Scoring less than 30 points and a half. I don't like it.
No, sir. I don't like it. Nice. Okay. Well. Woo!
38-28. It's a 10-point game at least. Let's play some good D. I mean, Duarte's doing great. 9 points, 5 rebounds. Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Man, I feel like his number should be like 13 points per half, right?
It's never good enough for you.
11.
I'm going to give you a Bill Walton quote right now.
Hit me.
All I ever wanted was more.
Great point.
It's an off day for the Lawsons. I went golfing today and shot bogey golf. Oh, Lawson, come on. You know you're better than that. Do you ever do the Happy Gilmore, John Lawson? Maybe that'll help you. All right, 38.
Which part of it, the drive or the putt? He probably pulled the putt off today if he's going bogey land all day.
He's going bogey land, yeah. Oh, boy. Aaron, first of all, I'm going to type in halftime score. Beavers 38, Ducks 28. Please remind me to take off that halftime when the time comes. We're not looking solid out there as of now. It looks a lot like yesterday if we never picked back up. Beavers are now back up to 48%, 13 of 27 from the floor. They are 5 of 10 from three-point land, which is much better than our 2 of 10 from 3-point land. And we're at 40%. Our leading scorer is, of course, Chris Duarte, 9 points, 5 rebounds. And after that, Omaru has 5, Richardson 3, Figueroa 3, Lawson 3. Yeah, that sucks.
2 of 10.
2 of 10.
Woof.
There are a few things in this world where going 2 out of 10 will be enough to get you the victory. That sounds like a stupid thing a sports commentator would say.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
was
to
drinking
think of
a lot
an instance
more.
Where...
That's fair. That makes sense. Sounds like you won then.
I was trying to think of an appropriate thing where you'd want to be 2 of 10.
2 of 10?
Where
that's a good thing?
Yeah. Maybe car accidents.
2 out of 10 times I killed someone, but that's not many times.
No. Out of 10 times that I could have been in a car accident, I was in 2.
I guess that's good.
So
I don't know.
But it's also like, but still, that's bad because that means you're a terrible driver.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore did not make an appearance during John Lawson's game. That's all right.
I got.
Oh, you know why we're losing? I know why we're losing.
Huh.
I don't got the Welcome to Pac-12 Live ticker down there. Shit.
You know, also, I wasn't.
Only 2 of 10 convictions were found guilty. That's good. That's good.
Unless it's a cop thing, then it's bad.
Yeah. What if it was like I won out of 10 mega jackpots I have ever tried to buy? I've won 2 of 10. That's amazing. Good. That's amazing.
Out of 10 parking tickets, I only got 2 of them.
That's all right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. I think
you got to start it with 10 bad things, but only 2 of the bad things.
So it's not that bad.
I do like your lottery one. I've bought 10 mega jackpots. I've won
2 of them. That's a good thing.
That's good.
Oh, Aaron. Not looking good. I wish there was a kaiju on the court right now. Dunking balls with easy. A kaiju would be so tall, they would dump. They wouldn't dunk.
Do you want to just flip the feed over to a Godzilla movie and we'll just watch that for a while?
Maybe. Honestly, that's probably better.
Yeah.
I watched this. So I watched the original Godzilla the other day because it's on TV.
Nice.
And I watched, well, technically, okay, so it's the original movie Godzilla, but this was the American edit of it. So they edited in a white guy, the guy who played Perry Mason way back in the day. I forget his name. But so they edit in a white guy because they're like, our audiences are going to hate it. Like they need someone that they can relate to, you know?
They put Perry Mason in to be the new like lead character.
Yeah, so he's the new lead. And it's so funny because it's a regular Godzilla movie. And then all of a sudden you'll see like clearly a different like set. He'll like walk through a door and it'll just be him. And it'll be like, hello, my character's name is this. I'll join the conversation now. And then it'll like cut back to the regular movie. And then it'll cut to him really quickly for him being like, like, and so they just added a white guy in the movie. So it's very funny to me.
While I do not condone it, I do see how you could easily be like, we're going to give Perry this line, this line, this line, these lines, insert him into these action sequences, but just redo them.
Oh, sure.
I could see how you could do that easily.
It's as weird as if it was like, I'm going to take the movie Pulp Fiction and I'm going to put myself in it. Just add scenes of myself. So like, you know, like Marvin gets shot in the face and then I cut to like me in the next car over being like, whoa! Like, honestly, it was that bad.
Oh, yes.
But it's funny.
Yes. No. Okay. This is a great genre that you just created of inserting yourself into movies as an auxiliary character.
Yeah.
So it's just like random B-roll, right?
You want to hear something stupider that I've actually tried to do? One time,
I'm sorry, but that's genius. So if this is stupider, then it's probably also awesome.
One time I tried to add my voice to a Beastie Boys song. You know when they go like, when like, every single time that I went down to the town. I tried to add myself going like down.
How'd you do it? Boombox? Like boombox into another boombox?
This is what you're gonna really hate. I had my laptop.
Yeah.
I had some kind of recording, like really shitty program because it was like really old, and I played the song and the recording at the same time, and I would just record that. And so it was a really shitty recording of because I recorded the song through the speakers of the computer.
I assume.
Yeah. You're a sound engineer. You do this all the time, I imagine, right?
Well, it's because everybody's first attempt at this kind of or was that your first time attempting this concept?
It was really stupid, yeah.
I mean, that's usually how it works out. You're learning a thing, and so you're like, how do I do this?
Yeah,
it's always random. Like I just held the thing up to a thing,
yeah,
and then I screamed behind it. Did you do it because you wanted to take it to school and be like, check it out, dudes, I sang with the Beastie Boys?
I did it because I was bored and I was at home.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. My friend John Lawson here. I just told the Andrew Pleto wallet story this week. I'll tell you this. So this is my friend AP. He's a Duck, so this is on topic.
Totally relevant.
Yeah, went to high school with him in North Medford High School. Went to school with him at the University of Oregon. And so he had that classic badass motherfucker wallet from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
he had that real wallet, and it was so funny. He at one point there was a fire pit that we would go to at a church, and we would sneak in there at night and like just have a little fire and hang out there. And he accidentally. Yeah, he accidentally left his wallet at this church. And so the next day he had to call them and he had to be like, hey, I think I left my wallet at your church. And he was like, okay, well, like, how do we know it's your wallet? And so he literally, as if he's in Pulp Fiction, was like, it's the one that says badass motherfucker on it. Like, he lived the worst version of the Pulp Fiction story. It made me laugh so hard.
I love that.
It's funny, right?
Yeah,
the one that says
I love that.
Gosh, I love that movie. It's a good one. Danny DeVito produced movie.
What?
Danny DeVito produced Pulp Fiction. One of the main producers.
Solely?
Not solely, but he's one of the main reasons. I'm sure good old Harvey Weinstein had his hand in it too, but yeah.
Man, I feel like coming off of because he had Reservoir Dogs out already. And did he not already have the what was the movie that was like vignettes that 4 or 5 directors?
Oh,
it was all in a hotel.
It's like 4 rooms.
4 rooms.
Yeah, I never
like that already existed, right?
Yeah. Before Pulp Fiction, I'm not sure.
I mean, I feel like he had enough of Pulp Fiction for sure was like the breakout. This is, Quentin Tarantino is now like the most important director of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't realize. I figured he would have had an easy time getting money. I guess maybe he did. Maybe Danny DeVito was like day one, I'm in.
Danny DeVito was a wealthy man by that point, so he was a film producer. He's got good taste.
Yeah.
Oh boy. My man, so let's get back into this game. We're down by 10 points.
Right.
Against the Beavers, who are on paper not all that good, but who are definitely finding they're better now than they have been all year. And the Ducks have this is their problem. They're not the greatest offensive team. They live and die by the defense. That being said, though, they've allowed 38 points, which is...
I was about to say, yeah, we talk about this defense that exists, but I'm like, where is it?
Yeah. Well, it's just like I'm always talking with the football team. It's like you can have a really good defense that gets a lot of points scored on you because if your offense is just hapless and you can't do anything, then eventually your defense is going to crack.
Theoretically.
Yeah, really, let's get into it again. It's the rebounding. They're out rebounding us severely. And that's
remind me what that halftime number was. They were
right now.
I remember that we were 2 of 10 on 3-pointers.
18-13. They're out rebounding us.
Right, and I actually thought it was going to be worse than that. Now
I thought so. Yeah. The only reason why we were a little bit closer than we were is because we started actually rebounding a little bit. We just need a big man. I wish we had a big man. I mean, we do. Lawson's bigger. He's 6'8", I think.
Yeah.
I miss Nafali Dante. Frank Kepnong. The lack of Frank Kepnong in this game, in yesterday's game, makes me think we're not, like, Altman's not looking to play him, especially with Lawson really doing decent, at least, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He had a really good game yesterday, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Before we get into the second half, I'm going to dip out and grab a little bit more agua.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's first get into this. Monarchs 94. Oregon State is a real sleeper. Nobody expected them to go this far. I agree. No, they're a good team. You gotta appreciate their coach, Tinkle. He's good. He's good. Good coach, and I certainly slept with him. I thought we were gonna blow him out this game. So what can I say? Never have your back to the Beavers. All right, you go get that water. Oh, look, he's gone. Solo time, my least favorite time of the podcast, where it's just my face. Duck fans, how you feeling? I am certainly a little bit nervous. I hate losing to the Beavers, always do. It's always a good game, though, especially in basketball. Oregon and Oregon State has always been the most played game in college basketball, right? So there's something. I think we got it. We seem to be better in the second half in almost every single game we've played this season. Even when we were playing against USC, when we lost real bad late in this, even when we played against USC and lost really bad, we still had a very decent second half. It's just we couldn't overcome how they're really, really hot start, especially with the threes. So we'll see what happens. A little bit scared. Let's look at just look at this. Look at Aaron's background. It's amazing.
And he's back, ladies and gentlemen.
He's back on Quack. 38-28. We are trailing the Pac-12 semifinal. No one likes to lose to the Beavers. What is that in your mouth? Oh, that blew my mind for a second. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at.
It's a new instrument I've been creating.
I like it.
I'm not for sure what I want to call it yet.
How about you call it didgeridoo? Yeah. Oh boy. Well, let's take a little break here. I'll play our intro again. Intro video.
Again, sorry.
Let's take a 1-minute break. I'll play our intro video again for the people who didn't see it.
Sure.
I like making this a tradition. I need to make a halftime video, actually.
Yeah. Well, halftime is when we should be breaking everything down.
With one of them in one of your classes. Oh, with a collegiate athlete?
Yeah.
Have I? Okay, well, this wasn't in the classes, but I was working in a restaurant years later after, of course, after my degree, I'm working in a restaurant because that's the system we have right now. And near the university, and all the women's basketball team was out there, like next door, even to the restaurant. And I'm a big Oregon women's basketball fan, especially because they were fantastic that season. And basically, it's not too interesting of a story, but it was just the most awkward, shitty. Me going over there, I was super quiet at first, and I was like, I just want you guys to know that I really like your game. And they looked at me like, who the fuck is this person? And then one of them goes, what? And I go, oh, I just wanted to say that I really like you guys. And I think I left it at that, which is a weirder thing to say even. And I don't have many interactions, actually.
Did we have this podcast?
Yeah, this was this was before the pandemic.
You had the team there in front of you, and you didn't get them to come on the show?
Nope, I failed.
You open up with,
Come
so
on,
I'm doing this undercover to find, because I figured athletes will come into this really fine establishment. I don't actually work here.
I don't
I'm
even
going to take your order. I have a podcast. Do you want to come on?
I saw Bill Walton once, and I desperately wanted to talk to him, but he was
doing
his own thing, and
he'll do it. I think he'll do it.
I think he could. It's possible, actually. Otherwise, I haven't had many interactions with actual. Let's see. Justin Herbert is my best friend. We hang out on a regular basis, but outside of that, not really. Not really any interactions.
Have you seen him walking around town after the NFL season?
Herbie? No. He's a millionaire now, which is very funny to think. He's one of the few people that I think wouldn't change that much becoming a millionaire, because he's kind of, I don't mean this as an insult, but kind of a milquetoast dude. Like, kind of a bland
That's
guy.
Not really something that you say when you want to compliment him, though, either.
I'm not, but I'm trying not to make it sound like an insult.
Where do millionaires live in Eugene?
I don't know. That's how you know. I don't know. I wonder where Kelly Graves lives.
All right. We're back in, baby. We got the ball
already.
And finally, we are facing the right direction. This is the goal that we heat up on, if you ask me.
It is?
Look at that fade away. Oh, in and out.
It looked good, though. It did look good.
We've had a lot of swirlies. 3 at least, 4 possibly.
If they lose this game, I'm going to give you a swirly, just so you know. I blame you.
If they lose this game, I will give myself a swirly upon your behalf.
That's funny. I don't remember that, but that is
brother.
A line.
I watched 3 Ninjas a month ago.
A month ago? Really?
It is so bad. I think it's on the D+. I'm not for sure.
Aaron, why the hell are you watching 3 Ninjas?
Because I remember it as a kid being like, God, this movie was so cool. And then I put it on, and I immediately was like, this looks like an after-school special.
That's true. John Lawson says no. Losers. He says you're wrong. He says you're wrong if that movie is good.
He thinks it's good still?
Yeah, when's the last time you saw it, Johnny Law? 40 to 28? There.
Fuck. Fast forward.
Fuck me. Fuck.
Adam, don't forget to fast forward.
I think I'm there. I'm at 1837.
34. 33.
Yeah, I'll fast forward a little bit. We gotta.
They're making work of us, man. They're making work of us.
Yeah. I wish we had some big men. Where's Chris Boucher when you need him? Did the kidnappers in 3 Ninjas hold up? I remember them being hilarious. Now we're having an actual conversation about 3 Ninjas on this.
To be honest, I turned it off because I was like, this is bad.
When did you turn it off?
Huh?
When did you turn it off?
Grandpa's teaching them.
Is that pretty early on?
Ish. You'd be amazed at how, like, saggy that movie actually is.
Don't worry, we're gonna do a live stream of us watching 3 Ninjas soon enough. Oh God, maybe high school. That's the last time.
Oh wait,
seen it.
Yeah, Grandpa is early on. Bad guys show up. I remember the bad guys that showed up. Didn't make it past that.
Just watched The Patriot on Netflix. Still good. That movie did really channel Mel Gibson's psychotic rage energy pretty well. I will say that.
Was that the time period? Yeah, when he was like,
you didn't get to the Miralax scene?
Don't even remember a Miralax.
I like the way you said that. Don't even remember the Miralax. Okay, so Figueroa, come on, baby. Okay.
Celebrate every point. Celebrate every point.
At this point, this could be our last. This could be our last live stream till.
Why do you say these things?
Till the Sweet 16.
2 in a row.
Assuming we make it that far.
Hey, good on you. You updated the
I did remember to do that. I did remember to do that. Come on, baby.
Oof. Ugh. And they are just monstrous on those things.
I know. I don't know what's happening with our D. I
do. It's getting outwitted.
You know what they should call us? They should call us the Ucks right now because we ain't got no D. 46-32. I'm sure some dumbass has made that joke before.
Wow. When you miss a layup because it bounces off the back of the hoop, something weird is going on. Look at that. Give me the term. What did you call that again? A pass and shoot?
What? Sure.
That 3-pointer that he just did?
What did it look like? It? Someone passed and someone shot.
Immediately?
Come on, baby.
Oh, I thought you were using an actual term. You were just
I think it is. Yeah. No, it is. That is a term.
Oh, all right.
Oh, Aaron. I didn't.
Yo, Dad. What's
not
up?
Like this. Not like this. Okay, so we're gonna lose.
They've got us now.
Fuck.
They know that we are freaked out by their 3-point abilities, and they are going to be able to psych us out nonstop now.
You gotta also keep in mind Oregon State is playing to even make the tournament, because even no matter what your record is, if you win your tournament conference, you make it to March Madness. So we're in regardless, I'm sure. It'd be much better.
They are not.
They are not.
How interesting. Yet again, here we are pitted as the bad guys to a team that's like this underdog rising through the ranks.
Aaron, they hate us when they ain't us. That's why.
It's also like true. The Power Rangers this is where you're supposed to make it.
The Power Rangers movie, is that the one with the Secret of the Ooze with Christopher Lloyd?
Secret of the Ooze is Ninjas.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's one with Ooze in a Power Rangers movie too. I think that's what he's talking about. I remember that movie. I watched it with my grandpa, and I remember my grandpa in the theaters being like saying really loudly, like, "What the fuck?" Just about the movie. Like he did not get it and he did not like it. It was a kid's movie.
When the TV show came on,
Jurassic Park. Forget about it.
I was getting to that point where I was just too old to be like, Power Rangers are cool. But like I watched it, but the whole time I always was like, I'm too old for this.
Dude, I mean, you're the one talking about how much you love kaiju movies.
Way different though.
But I mean, you do see a big monster and a big robot. I guess a Gundam and a kaiju
that's
fight.
Kind of that is what kept me watching it every so often for as long as I did, which was maybe a season-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it was on, I'd be like, oh, this show, but it's better than, whatever else is on.
Yeah.
I wasn't like Power Rangers 4:00, better get there.
So, either was I really, but, so originally all the stuff with the Gundam and the kaiju shit, that stuff's filmed in Japan, and they take that stock footage and they get American teams and they film that. Supposedly the Japanese Power Rangers is much more of a like not kid friendly, not American mall focused shit. And it's way more like
that too.
Yeah, they're way more like, truly like powerful ancient spirit warriors.
Yeah.
And they will like die if, I think it's like if their robot dies, they die, and people are killed off in the movie. And apparently
I feel like I remember somebody has told me that there's some deep, weird canon stuff that happens between the Japanese and the American versions because we were always one season behind. And so through that being like, well, okay, they're going to finish theirs and then they're going to send us the story and we're going to fix it. That's how they were able to create all the different
Isn't that funny that we were just talking about a Godzilla movie where they're implanting Perry Mason in there, and basically the concept of the American Power Rangers is kind of the same thing. Like you're interjecting American white teenagers, not all white.
I do believe it's always been owned by the Japanese studio, and somebody should correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I heard it was always, that was their decision, and they're the ones making money from it. It was like, it was just American studios became a partner. It was more of an exporting of a good rather than an importing of a good, if you will.
I get it.
If that makes sense.
I get
That's
it.
what I feel like I remember hearing.
Yeah.
So it's like, good for them. They were like, we want in the American market. They got in the American market.
Oh yeah. Well, it's amazing. Like, right? I mean, the pop culture that Japan will send our way can just be such a huge giant gateway to things. Like, I know when I was a kid, like Godzilla was the coolest thing to me in the world. I just love the idea of it. Pokemon was my life and kind of still is. I do love Pokemon.
Interesting. Yeah, always never got into that.
Yeah, I think you were a bit too old, right?
Yeah.
Probably
I will say,
just barely though.
As a young 20-something,
2 of 12.
I enjoyed. Come on, Duarte.
Yes.
That's 2 threes we've missed in the last minute.
Aaron, I'm about to cry.
We're not hitting threes, period.
2 of 13? Is that where we are right now?
Probably.
Reichel, I hope it's worth the soul that you sold out. Dana Altman's pissed. Mask off. I don't like it. I don't like it one goddamn bit.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of speechless.
Aaron Hubbard looks good.
Looking good.
Who
is Aaron Hubbard? Is that me?
I think that's you. I don't know. I like Adam Dean's avatar though. It's the Eye of Sauron, but with one sunglass on it.
Is that what that is?
That's what that is.
Wow.
I don't know. It makes me laugh.
Always saw the fire, never understood what was in the middle. Zero clue. It was a Hobbit thing.
A Lord of the Rings.
Hobbit?
Thing.
Lord of the Rings. Which one is it?
I guess Lord of the Rings more than Hobbit.
Okay.
Come on. What that is. That's absolutely cool. God damn, we suck. We're gonna lose our first round.
Nothing.
Yeah. No quacks today.
They go like this. Whoop.
I know.
Whoop.
There have been so many good looks that we've just barely missed. It blows. We gotten close though. 51-36. God damn. I hate it.
Yeah. All of our shots are rim rollers.
That being said,
I just invented that term.
I doubt it. I'm sure if you went on Urban Dictionary, we could find the exact definition of rim roller.
Don't want to know. I don't want to know what that version of it is.
It's probably like when you don't want to put the X on your facial lips. You know what I mean. You've done it, I'm sure. Anyways, there's still plenty of time for us to rally back. That being said,
plenty of time to bring it in, but they have to start. They should have already started, right?
You got to give credit.
And then you got a stupid crazy pass. Look at this. He looks exasperated, like he doesn't. I don't know. He looks a little.
I'd be frustrated.
Yeah.
Ugh. Down by 15 points. 13:52 left. That's all the time in the world. But we've seen no offensive spark from the Ducks.
Right.
At all.
Every time we start talking about what should happen with the spark, they do something extra that's like, oh, well, here's.
Is this March Madness right now? It's March Sadness, my man.
Oh,
it's
nice.
The Pac-12 tournament. It's the Pac-12 tournament semifinals against the Beavers.
Duarte's got the bloody nose.
Yeah, Duarte's got a bloody nose.
It's brutal.
It is brutal. Honestly, I'm about to throw on whatever public domain Godzilla movie I can get right now. I think that'll be a better use of our time. That being said,
start.
Aaron, for Halloween, I think we should do
What a fake out.
Jesus. Good night. Good night. For Halloween, I think we should. So, Night of the Living Dead is completely public domain. It is on YouTube, like absolutely public domain. I think we should have a live screening of Night of the Living Dead, and maybe insert clips of us into the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
People do that. Actually, is the crazy thing. Fuck this. God
yeah. I suggest we start a movie club of public domain movies.
Oh, that'd be good.
I elect Cooley High.
I've never heard of that. Cooley High?
Yeah, it's from the 70s. I just watched it. I just watched it in the last few days because I was watching Bernie Mac show.
Huh, that was
and in one of the episodes, they name drop it, and he's like, "That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite movies." Blah blah blah.
Oh, is it Cooley? Like, okay, yeah, Cooley.
Yeah, High.
Yeah, you can watch it for free. Yep. How is it public domain? That's crazy.
That's what it is. I mean, look, 1972, I think, is when it came out.
Okay.
You know, its production company is
Production Company.
And that's how we relate it all in.
Now this is the kind of shit we need from our viewers here. Taco Apocalypse, you're really rising up. You know, you very short-lived fan interaction here, but I feel like we're really clicking. You are rising the ranks of best Pac-12 fan. You're up there. I mean, there's a lot of them, but you're rising the ranks. All right, guys, I need your official carb ranking. Rank 1 through 4. Bread, pasta, rice, potatoes.
And I'm going to go favorites.
Favorites for because you know, like taking in what rice is, what it means to the entirety of the world, you can quickly be like, oh well, maybe that's number, you know, but it's personal favorites, right?
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so the Mount Rushmore, if you know, I guess they're already are on the Mount Rushmore.
Mount Carbamore.
Mount Carbamore. Okay, number 1. Let's start with number 4.
Yeah,
for me personally. Damn, you got pasta in there? That's fucking hard. For me,
pasta, number 4.
It's either rice or pasta. I'm going rice. I love rice, but it's not my number 4.
Pasta number 4.
3.
Bread.
Pasta. Number 2.
Rice.
Potatoes. Number 1.
Potatoes.
Bread. Bread for me all the way. I could eat bread. I mean, I'm a duck, baby. You know I'm going to eat that bread.
Potatoes for me because I make the best potato salad.
Really?
And I love making it. And I love hash browns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What's your number 1 potato dish?
Potato salad.
Potato salad is your favorite?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I love it.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Quack, quack. Give me that bread. Let's see what potatoes for him too. Taco Apocalypse. I gotta give. You're the winner.
I mean, come on.
Taco Apocalypse agrees.
You're gonna walk out the door. You need a quick snack. Are you gonna go to Subway or are you gonna go to McDonald's and get some fries?
I'm going. I mean, well, that's
you're gonna go to Subway and get a loaf of bread. You're gonna go to McDonald's.
If I'm hungry and need something quick, I'm gonna eat a sandwich with a side of potato chips, maybe.
I just don't understand you, man.
Sandwiches are absolutely my favorite food or meal.
You know what makes a sandwich? You know what makes a sandwich better though? Is when you put potato chips on it.
That is true. I do that every time. But
boom.
But I'll take the potato chips out as opposed to taking the bread out because then what the fuck do I got? The versatility of potatoes is pretty insane. You guys got it close to me.
Deep 3.
Okay, Duarte. He's got that look in his eye. He's got that look. Oh, we're gonna win this game. Never mind.
Yeah,
I take back all bad things I said. We're absolutely winning this game.
All we need to do is dizzy up their offense and then actually convert buckets, which seems reasonable enough in a game where that's the goal.
Yes.
Bravo. Knocked it out of Burns.
Yes. Hell yeah. Okay. Down 16.
Ooh.
Ain't looking good.
12 points.
We're going to win.
12 minutes.
We're definitely going to win.
There we go.
Oh, Duarte.
That's another 2.
What did I say, Aaron? I said that Duarte heats up in the second half.
Yeah, this is halfway through the second half.
Yeah. He heats up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can any listeners give me a good reason why college men's basketball doesn't do 4 quarters? Because it makes no sense to me. Especially when women's basketball does it. It's like, I mean,
come on. Whoa.
Don't you want to be like the NBA? Okay. Duarte.
That guy, that was too hot of a pass to try. We got lucky getting it back. Come on. I'm going to throw it right between 2 guys. I'll let them figure out who's going to grab it.
Oh, it's come on. You see Eddie Ionescu go up and console him, though? Okay, 13-point game. There's still so much time. It's ridiculous.
I don't think there is anymore.
There's the 11 minutes. You can come back from that. The Beavers they came down from 16 points. We can do this.
Adam, what you're talking about now is they have to score a point a minute.
I don't know what you said.
We are down 55-41.
Good point. 2 halves do make
11 minutes.
That is a good point. Maybe that's why they do it. Never thought of that way. You know what we're going to do? We're going to watch. I want to test this whole screen sharing thing. Oh, wait. No. Some screens.
Yeah, but be careful of what's on your desktop.
Shh. Be quiet. You know what? I don't think I'm going to Chrome tab. Yeah, I haven't looked into this. I was going to play the trailer for Cooley High.
Oh, yes, you should.
But I don't think I've figured out how to do it with the volume yet, unfortunately, which is ridiculous. But unless I download it, some screen lets you share. I know this is terrible content. I shouldn't just be looking up how to do something while we're doing it. In fact, I'm going to give you the whole screen.
I don't know how to.
Boom, there you go.
So, look, ladies and gentlemen, in this commercial break, what I want us to remember is that you've never been defeated until the game is over. So every minute counts. Every opportunity is your most important opportunity until the next opportunity arises. And then that one becomes the most important. And you have a 50-50 chance of seizing that opportunity and making buckets. And if you don't make buckets, then you're not winning games.
Hey, check it out. I think I got it.
All right,
let's do it. I hope you hear this. I'm hoping so.
Sure. I'm glad you
well, this is a commercial.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it here for.
Can you hear it?
this part because this is unfortunate. Skip ad.
Okay. No, they're a sponsor. You can hear it, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is a good-looking movie.
Great music. The soundtrack is awesome.
They were the best of friends. They made the best of memories.
Why don't you go somewhere?
Your place of mine.
I'm loving this.
Those cool days.
Almost had an impressive steal.
Oh, I should have full screen. Sorry.
And they've converted that into 2 points.
Certainly should have gone full screen. Sorry about that.
So, anywho, that's Cooley High. I believe we should watch it. Start a little movie club, baby.
I mean, Bernie Mac's favorite movie.
Enough
said. Well, Bernie Mac's character, but probably Bernie Mac also in real life, right?
I think so. There's not a whole lot in that show that he doesn't like pull from his real life,
fully endorse. Yeah.
Claudine is also on YouTube. That's another Bernie Mac favorite. If anybody wants to go on a Bernie Mac binge, Claudine is another
that's
movie
what
that
this
he
Oregon
likes.
Ducks podcast has really got to be about. The watch list for Bernie Mac's favorite movies that are public domain.
Man, R.I.P.
IP.
Number one comedian in my book, baby.
Interesting.
Dane Cook is better though.
Dane Cook number 1, Bernie Mac number 2, according to.
Ugh. Terrible. No, Dane Cook. No.
Are you a fan of Dane Cook's brother, who stole millions of dollars from Dane Cook? Did you ever hear that?
What?
Yeah, Dane Cook lost millions of dollars because his brother was his like tax guy, and like his account guy, and his brother like stole so much from him. And by the time it was caught, the money was gone. So
wow,
like, nothing you can do. Like you can press charges on your brother. That's about it. Oh cow! Holy cow! Did he get fouled shooting a 3? I guess. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but
no, we were watching Cooley High.
Oh yeah. Doing the important stuff. 14 points.
Yeah, that is a tragic story. I didn't know that. That
there
sucks.
you go. How did we not come up with this, Aaron?
Bernie Quack.
That's
awesome, actually.
I feel like I just want to keep that up for a little while. If we start going on a run, then I'm going to keep this comment up the whole time until the run stops. Wayne Tinkle, or whatever his name is, I forget.
The Tinkler. The
Tinkler.
Tinkster.
Yeah, Wayne Tinkle.
Come on. There we go. Thank God. And then they rebounded. Like, their guys have wingspans that are like 7 feet long.
Yeah, I thought we were the Ducks. Why do they have better wingspans than us? Am I right?
Am I right?
thought we were the. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were the Ducks.
Come on, cowboy. That's what he said.
Aaron, we're doomed.
You're back on the we're losing, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna lose. We never.
That's funny. I don't think so. I mean, I think it's gonna be a tight ender, but we'll do it.
A tight ender?
Yeah, I heard it as soon as I said it.
Well, right when you said that, he missed that shot. So
and then he made it.
Well, he fouled before he did it. So
oh, great! That's great news.
Is that Frank Kepning, or is that? It must be because he's dressed. I was thinking it was Nafali Dante for a second. Frank Kepning is the biggest goddamn freshman I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Come on. Now is the time. Figueroa. Has he scored anything?
I'm not for sure.
Figueroa, 5 points.
So
he scored 2 this half. Oh man.
Wow. Get it back. Nice. Out of bounds on them.
What it comes down to is if we can't rebound, we can't win. Period. Dear Lord. I hate watching Beavers celebrate. This is that thing I was saying about where it's like I like Oregon State until they beat us, and then they're like, I hate them more than anything in this world.
That's an interesting take.
You know?
Would you say the same thing about USC? There we go.
Really. Okay. Who was that?
Figueroa. I'm pretty sure. 12.
I guess I got to keep this up. The Bernie Quack instead of the score.
I mean,
so far
down by 11.
Scored. So far they have
9 minutes. That means you have to score a point a minute. Like I said, a point a minute, Adam.
Well,
the thing that you say that I say is ridiculous. Is the thing we have to do to win this game.
Well, you're also not mentioning that we would have to stop them from scoring any points.
Well, that's the biggest part of it now, isn't it?
Okay. Man.
I mean, I just don't know.
I'm ready to watch Cooley High, just the full movie right now. Okay.
Yeah. I think I hate saying anything with 8.5 minutes left game. What do you do though?
Well, you're not going to jinx us, so say it. We're already losing 14.
I don't know. I feel like I still believe in that stuff.
Maybe
I don't want to write something off that could easily come back, because then what does that make me to be such an easy quitter on a team that is struggling but could possibly do it? Right?
I mean, certainly they could come back. There's still time.
You think we got enough minutes in the game now?
I guess. I don't know, Aaron. I got to go.
There we go. 2.
Does that look cool?
You know, it really does.
It really does.
I like
I'm
the
sure it
peak.
does.
The peeking around the corner is hilarious.
I just love it. Okay, anyways, what's going on in this bullshit game?
They tried to have a
We're down by
layup. We
12.
got the
I mean, that's not
rebound. We're
bad.
running down the
Come on.
court. We're shooting a three. Figueroa, get the rebound. Nope. Strip it. Strip it, rip it.
Can you imagine if he nailed that 3 and we were down by just 9 points? That'd be amazing. I think all
it's
of a
definitely
sudden
what he wanted, but his percentage is not show. I mean, he's made 1 officially. Is that right? He shot 5, made 1.
Did Figueroa shoot that? I'm not sure. Let me look. I don't think that was Figueroa.
Oh, I thought it was.
Maybe it was. Let's see. You're right. It was Figueroa.
Right. So he's got 1 3 out of 5 attempts.
Figueroa, as of right now, let us see, is 2 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 6 from 3-point range. Duarte, 2 of 7 from 3-point range. Omaruyi, 0 of 3. Richardson, 0 of 1. We have 1 player who has scored in the double digits. That is Duarte, 14 points. So you're leading it. At least you're gonna get a little win there, Aaron, because you did predict he would get the most points.
I feel like I didn't. I feel like I picked Richardson because I wanted to pick Duarte, but then I was like, but he always shows that he's not that guy.
Well, I can tell you,
he's so well-rounded.
I'll tell you this much: I'm not gonna rewatch to figure it out. So
don't worry.
I guess I'll leave Bernie Quack up because as of right now, it's doing great.
As of right now, it's working. I think they all need a vitamin B12 shot, if that's legal, and just a little bit of like sticky stuff on their hands.
A little bit of sticky stuff on their hands,
so the ball stays, and then they can just kind of like put it right up.
Like in Little Giants.
It's like this.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. I don't know why that scene stuck so much in my head, but I feel like I think of that scene every. I just love the
I recently watched that movie.
What the hell are you doing? This is
all on. These are all on Disney Plus.
Oh, so you're just going through the Disney Plus catalog?
Just watching the movies that I liked that were funny then.
You ever watch that show Earth to Ned? I actually really like it.
No, I've never even heard of that.
It's on Disney Plus. It's an original show. The premise is it's like the Jim Henson Company, right?
Sure.
It's all puppets. The main puppet, it's supposed to be a talk show, a late night show hosted by an alien who's a puppet.
Is that Ned?
Yeah. And technically, it's like this guy was supposed to come here to destroy the planet, but he loves celebrity culture so much that instead he just wants to have a talk show host. So he's kind of under the radar. And he gives really good guests, actually. I actually think it's really funny. And the puppetry is goddamn like, I thought for sure, I was like, oh, so this is puppet / CGI? But it's like just a puppet. They use 6 people to puppeteer it.
Cool.
It's nuts. Yeah. I think it's very cool.
Real human guests or other?
Real human celebrity guests.
Okay,
cool. Real famous.
Speaking of puppetry, I have been rewatching Muppets, from their beginning.
That's great.
Mwah.
I want to watch some Roger Miller
content.
episodes. I know Roger Miller's on the Muppets a couple of times.
Yeah, I wonder if they have one of his episodes up.
I hope so.
I feel like I've seen him skip. Like, I feel like it's skipped, and I've wondered if it's because of, like, certain celebrities. You can't really, Roger Miller's dead, so how do you pay that royalty? Where does that go? There we go. That's what you want to see.
Ooh. My username will forever be Bernie Quack if we end up winning this game, just so you know.
Ooh. Wait, what is this? You mean everywhere?
I mean, people will only... Adam Chimay will be a dead name to me, and I will be Bernie Quack. No, I'm joking. But I think on here...
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll rename myself.
If they pull it out and they win this...
I'll do it.
Adam Chimay is dead.
Bernie
Quack is
Bernie
alive.
Quack is alive. And well, yeah, Bernie Quack is...
There we go. Come on. Ugh.
9 points. 9 points. I like 11-3 run for the Ducks in the last 4:34.
Ooh, number 5 is feeling a little hot.
Oh man, I want to put the score up, but I don't want to take the Bernie Quack down because it's doing it.
Yeah, don't.
I can't. You know what? I think I can do this. I know what I'll do. I think it's the best of both worlds.
Okay, look at them. I'm looking at all their eyes.
Did you say look at them, or did you say look at them?
I'm looking at them.
Okay.
And then I said, I'm looking at their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They all seem to have a really nice focus.
Does this look good? Hold on.
Remember that day? Man, remember yesterday?
I got the Beavers. I got the score down there. I don't know if that looks official or not, but I got it down on
that's
the chart.
good.
As long as we got the Bernie Quack still going, because that seems to be it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid, Aaron.
I mean...
I don't. Yeah.
Do we know who we're okay? If we win this, we're going to the end tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last game.
The Pac-12 tournament title game. Yeah.
And so you could at least say that we made it to the Final Four.
That's true. Well, wait, what? The Final Four of a yeah, but that doesn't really matter.
But we could say it.
Sure. We made it to the Final Four of the Pac-12 tournament, a tournament that had 11 teams in it.
Okay,
that we skipped the first round.
Just saying.
Okay, come on. Well, actually, technically, we already in the Final Four. This
just
is
because it's weak.
Four.
Yeah. Just because it's a weak thing to say doesn't mean you can't say it.
That's true. That's never stopped us on the pod before. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay, and this was actually...
Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Why have you given up on the Ducks already? They're not far behind. Because I'm a quitter.
Yeah, exactly. As you can tell from Adam's 3+ every week taping and posting of a podcast.
Aaron, come on, baby.
There it is.
They got fouled. He got fouled, yeah.
Got fouled, but...
Can anyone who's watching live and somehow listening to Bill Walton, if you can give us some fun little Bill Walton tidbits, we'd love it. But I know it's a tall order.
Tall order.
Ye of little faith is what Adam Dean says. Well, yeah.
That's what I says.
So I says, okay, come on.
Come on, bring it in.
Williams.
Keep it out.
Figueroa. Duarte. Look at this ball. Like, they're passing the ball. There you
Finally.
go.
Oh, come on. Don't be that guy. There we go. Make it.
Omo Rui. Oh, my goodness. Aaron, what if we pull this off? I don't want to jinx it, but what if we pull this off?
Yeah.
This would
I
actually...
just turned up my volume to see what Bill was saying, and honestly, he's not talking crazy right now.
Yeah.
Oh!
I think we fouled. Did they? Yeah, they're going to shoot the... Ooh, Aaron. Quite the game. Ooh, I just got a little sneak peek of the future score because I got the stats broadcast up. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I have a loaf and a half of Safeway French bread that's now stale. Any good recipes? Make some croutons, baby. I'm serious. It's easy.
Mac and cheese. Crumble on top. Put it in the oven.
Either one's good. I love making a salad unhealthy, so I'm always going to go with.
Did you see that, baby?
Omo Rui coming alive at the perfect time. This team is feeling it. Look at them.
Duarte is just like this.
I love Duarte's like.
Ooh, I want one of those little stools. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Woo.
Look at Omo Rui.
Oh.
Ooh. Yes.
Dangerous.
Oh, Aaron. Bernie Quack saved the day so far.
You know,
Oh,
honestly,
here we go. Bill Walton is telling the other guy to remind him to tell stories later. That's actually Bill Walton really being on his game. I've never heard Bill Walton be like, I'll derail this later. Usually it's always like, I'm going to derail it right now.
Yeah, when I turned it up, he was just talking Oregon defense.
The other day he was talking during like a crucial moment. I forget which game it was, but maybe it was the Cal Colorado game. Crucial moment, and he's talking about some bullshit I don't even know. And Dave Pasch was being like, they just took the lead. Like, we should get back into this. And he's like, you're addicted to basketball. You're addicted to watching people run away from the hoop. Like, he was like shaming him for doing his job.
Yeah, well, that's his job.
We're down fucking 5 points, Aaron.
I mean,
Reichel
your emotional roller coasters. Oh, kickball. Look what happened. I think we need you to stay depressed, me to stay upbeat, Bernie Quack on the screen, and that formula seemed to have been working.
Yeah, I guess so. King Ghidorah's up there.
Oh, yeah, we need more of that. Well, I mean, that wasn't helping at all the whole time.
Anyone have any Pac-12 Network sign-on? They'd DM me. I'd pay with croutons. In the future, I will. Mac and cheese doesn't transport well. You need to transport it? What's the story here? Be a good duck and eat your bread. God damn it.
I love that guy's haircut, but I hate his ability to shoot the three.
I know. He's doing well.
The goatee with the fade haircut is so interesting.
He really is their secret weapon. Like when he does well, the team generally does well. He's not the best player, but that is Gerard Lucas.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
I mean, there we go. That's the Adam I need to be hearing more from. I love how it's like we make a bucket. You're like, yes, only 5 points. They make a bucket. I'm scared.
Yep, we're gonna lose.
And that's, okay. We have to remember at the end of the day, the game is the game. We are going to the big dance.
Well, and I would
how much
definitely...
are we allowed to practice in the interim?
I don't know.
Because this is like the end, right? It's like this tournament, no more games after this, and then the March Madness begins.
Yeah.
Oh
boy. Oh boy.
Did you see? Never mind. Where is March Madness taking place? Same place? Vegas?
No, I don't think it's Vegas. I know that because usually they'll go around, like they have different regions, I should know this, but I know that they're trying to keep it way more centralized, like one spot, kind of like what NBA did. Just because it's so much easier to keep everyone kind of, quarantined.
Yeah, I mean, when you're taking right now during what we were dealing with, taking all of this to come oh, yeah, crazy. So it's basically a little bit of teams just going to the other team's court, playing a game. Whoever wins goes to the next spot. That's the concept.
Wait. Can you say that again? Sorry, I got a little distracted.
It's basically a season really scrunched together. It's like we go to Oregon State, and whoever wins that game, then they're traveling over to Iowa, and whoever wins that game is going down.
It's going to be one location. Every team has to go there, and then it's a bracket.
Wow, how interesting. You're all going to go here, and you're going to hang out until you're no longer needed.
Yeah, and you're not going to get paid. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the college racket.
Bracket.
Well, I said racket as in
right.
It's a scam, but yeah. The racket bracket. Okay, let's see what we got, baby. This is the most important game in the known universe.
Yep.
Throw it down, big man. It puts the bucket in the basket or else it gets the bench again.
Oh,
I'm losing. I'm losing emphasis here. Come on. I'm losing energy.
Yeah. Do you need more coffee?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Need more points, baby.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to rub my hands like this.
Okay. I'm going to put the foam finger on.
I'm going to go like this. Because they're in Vegas, and this is how I play slots. Rub the screen,
Ew.
pull.
It did.
Yeah, how interesting. I can no longer do my thing that I do.
I was just thinking, I was like, you would be the literal worst person to be in Vegas right now during quarantine.
Because
I lick the screen. I rub someone's head.
I always go 75 cents. Yeah, I played the quarters.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I cough in someone's
Hit the
face.
ball. There we go.
I lick the rim of someone's glass. Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, it's funny, on a tour, we were at a casino, and I watched a guy do that. He was sitting next to me, and he would do that. And he kept winning. And so I started doing it. And then I started winning. He stopped winning. He got pissed at me.
Really?
Oh, he was I stole his thing. And
That's
it
funny.
worked. And it stopped working. He was just like, you need to get out of here. I was
That's really
all right,
funny.
bad.
You need to get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to mute myself 1 second.
All right. Looking for the pass, taking it deep out. Let's hope he doesn't try and shoot a 3. He's not been doing great at it, but he will, and he won't make it. They will recover. Look for an open man. Give it to him. Work the clock. Run the ball. Down by 10 with 2 minutes to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the tourney as we know it. This is the end of the tourney as we know it. And I feel okay about it, I guess. I'd rather keep going.
I feel like, I don't know if this is a lucky mask, but I'm trying anything. Oh, we're done. This blows.
Oh, yeah, it's done. 1.5 minutes. Just way behind. Look at that. Way behind. They rebound. They work the clock. We foul them. They make the extra points.
We really weren't in this game, like, just about the entire time.
Yeah.
There was that stretch where we got to, like, within 5.
We got 2 minutes. We had 2 minutes of greatness.
Yeah, this blows.
I don't know why.
I didn't come.
I guess it's the hot hand theory, but reverse. Would you say that?
I guess. I mean,
right,
they just came to play. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we get lucky in March Madness is all I got to say. We're not going to the Final Four or anything, but it'd be pretty cool. Let's talk about expectations since we're already here.
God, could you imagine having to play Oregon State again?
That would suck.
Would we have to do that? Is that a possibility?
It's possible.
Okay.
I mean, they would have to, again, they have to win. Most likely, I'm pretty sure they have to win their next game to make it. Gary Payton is somewhat pleased.
Wait, you're telling me the Beavers have to win this whole... Oh, nice steal. Dunk it. 58-69.
We're only
with
down
a minute
points.
left. Tripped. Interesting choice. I got an idea. Let's get him back on the free throw line. Maybe he'll miss it.
I don't know. I'd want to trip that guy. I will say I'll be rooting for the Beavers because I'd rather them win than like USC or Colorado. But this does feel like some real deflating of the tire for the season. You know, it's rough.
Yeah, I'll go USC.
USC?
But we'll see who wins their game, right? I mean, they have yet to play. They're playing after this. Is that correct?
Playing right after this. That's right. I don't know. Congratulations, Beavers, I guess. Shame on you, Ducks.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. We got to win every game, especially against the Beavers. Come on. Please.
Well, yeah, no, you're right there.
Aaron, please.
You know, it is, I don't know. I feel like my conversation I would be having with Figueroa is you need to stop shooting as much as you're shooting, and you need to start being a defensive-centric player.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Figueroa did shoot 10, had 10 shots in this game, was 3 of 10. So
that means
he was
8 of them were 3-pointers.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, he's 2 of 8 from 3-point.
Figueroa stays under the bucket at all times. He's our rebound guy now. He rebounds and he passes until he can prove to me he can shoot a 3.
That would be nice, but I think he's better at shooting the 3 than rebounding. Aaron,
who would you stick under the bucket full time?
No one. That's a bad strategy. And also, I don't. Yeah, just every offensive little like drive, you're gonna have only 4 people. Meanwhile, someone else is back there. Or,
well,
are you talking about?
No, your number 5 guys underneath the bucket, excelling at rebounding,
Nafali,
and
Dante,
getting it back out to your 4 guys.
Kepnong is who I'd put in there,
and then you just have your 4 guys continuously running figure 8 patterns.
Figure 8, I love it. You got to get this team out there. Aaron, this has been a rough one. This was not a fun game to watch. Beavers really
garbage.
I'll give it to this is more. I would say this is more Beavers winning this than Ducks straight up losing it. They had a good game.
I will. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's following 2 things that you've talked about. If the Ducks can hold their opponent to under 60 points, it's guaranteed to win.
Yeah,
they didn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Figueroa got that 3.
Yeah, there you go. Figueroa.
40 seconds left. 9 points.
Yeah, it is 9 points. It's crazy. Like if he would have grabbed that, passed it out, hit a 3, then you can be talking about okay.
Well, this is I don't know. Not with 35 seconds left, right? Look,
I mean, I've seen. You see some shit. Did they both hit each other's jaws? Let's watch this. They both were like kind of holding their jaw.
Oh, elbow to the jaw.
Ooh, that's
brutal bows.
Are they gonna? They're probably gonna call it on a Marui too.
That would be insane, right?
Well, I mean,
oh yeah, you're right. I think he's at the line. Yeah,
because it's not like he purposely elbowed him. It's more like Omaruyu was just full on sprinting towards him, ran into him. Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, but to get back to it, you're right. They didn't fully lose this game, but they had so many just rollouts that it's like, why is they're always off this much?
You certainly lose the game if what are we shooting at 3-wise? Well, I guess we're gonna get into our stat dump here pretty soon once this game ends. So we will not be having a PAC-12 live stream tomorrow. I'm sorry. When Jaws touch, it's a kiss. That's a good point.
That is an amazing point. I didn't even think.
I mean, is that two cannibals going at
it? Doves cry as well. When Jaws kiss, doves cry as well.
Yeah.
When Jaws touch. I don't know.
That's a good time to end this. Down by 13 points, the goddamn Beavers are going to beat us.
Yep.
I'm just going to be so much more upset
points.
If they beat us and then lose to USC handed. It's just like, what was the point of it all? What's the point of anything? Living, being a Duck fan, having a PAC-12 podcast. And final score is 75-64. The Ducks lose in pretty underwhelming fashion. Absolutely did not deserve this one. It was close, but like every time we would get within, like there was that time we took the lead, boom, they were back on top. They answered us with a lead. We brought it down to 5. They sprint out to force us to make bad mistakes, and terrible 3-point shooting this game.
Terrible.
USC versus Colorado is up next. As far as the Quack stats, 75-64, They shot 50%. The Beavers shot 50% from the floor, 25 of 50. They were better from three, 53% from 3-point land, 10 of 19, 42% the Ducks shot. They were 6 of 25 from 3-point range. Ain't gonna cut it.
26%.
That is 24%. Close.
Okay.
Both teams shot 71% on their free throws. I think that's pretty interesting. They got a lot more because we were fouling a lot more.
Yeah.
As far as the Ducks, I mean, you got to give it up for this at least. This is interesting. The 3 main offensive threats from the Ducks, of course, Amarui, Duarte, and Figueroa, all scored 14 points. All of them did. Amarui, 6 of 12. Duarte, 5 of 15. Ooh, Duarte had a bad one. And Figueroa, 4 of 13. I don't know. We stunk this game. Overall, we're pretty good, but they out-rebounded us. I mean, this is it, right? Aaron, this has got to be it. Beavers, 38 rebounds.
Yeah.
Ducks, 24 rebounds.
That is almost the exact thing when it was earlier of what you were like you don't want it to stay that way because then that looked like this.
Yeah.
And here we are. It stayed that way. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
We got our asses. Looking at the score, I wouldn't say it was an ass kicking.
I would.
But it felt 100% like an ass kicking.
Oh, great. I mean, 75-64. I would look at that. I would say that's
Beavers beat Ducks in football, basketball, and baseball. Lol, Oregon State dominates Oregon sports. Lol. Thank you, Tantrum Gasm.
I'm sorry, that was actually a misquote. It's at the end. Lol. Lol.
We must suck if we're losing to this shitty ass team. I got to give you that. Yeah. So what can I say? Unfortunate. We lose in the semifinals. The Beavers will go on to, I hope, beat USC or Colorado, but I don't know.
Right.
They're the underdogs right now.
If they lose, then that means they're not going to the dance,
the big dance,
and so this whole loss of ours was technically pointless.
It kind of feels like it does.
Ish, not really.
We had a good time. What can I say?
Everybody loves a great underdog story. They're the ones who get it.
What people really love is an underdog story, though. That's what the people want.
Well, I mean, I think we have figured out we are ultimately always the bad guys.
We are. We tend to
Which
be.
I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I'll be a villain if it makes a great hero. You know what I'm saying?
You mean a villain like Buffalo Bill Walton?
That is exactly right, sir.
Okay, I'm not going to do it, but there you go. So there you go. It puts the bucket in the basket or else it gets the bench again.
Oh,
Boy down, big man.
Nice. Beautiful.
Wearing someone else's skin. Yeah, what can I say? So obviously this is going to be our last live stream for a little while. We haven't quite planned out what we want to do for March Madness. Because it's both the men and the women are going to be there. Doing every single game would be a lot. That would be 4 games
not
a
if
week.
we go 1-1.
Yeah, not if we both are out. So it's kind of taking the risk. Do we want to wait, be like, once they hit the Sweet 16, then we'll cover up? Or do we want to, maybe this is a little too much of a peek behind the curtain. But I think we'll be covering. We'll be back.
My viewpoint is all in until we're not anymore.
Okay. Might as well, right? These are big games.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Ducks can do. That's a tough game to end your regular season or your conference season.
I don't know. We went to the Final Four. That's all I can say.
The Final Four of 11. Yeah, that is true. We did do that.
Doesn't change the fact it was the Final Four.
Yeah, so we will be back with this Pac-12 live stream probably in the first round. Hopefully both of them advance, and then we can keep rooting for our Ducks.
The only way I could foresee it happen, because obviously they're not playing at the same times, correct?
I mean, sometimes they don't care, and they'll be like, yeah, whatever.
So our biggest issue is going to land if both of the Duck teams play at the exact same time.
At that point, we'll have like you watch the women's and I'll watch the men's or reverse.
Sure.
That'd be fun.
Just live commentating at the same time.
Barking at each other. And then like not even talking about either game, just watching the trailer for some fucking thing.
Sure.
We will watch Cooley High.
Yes.
Eventually. That will be fun.
Yeah.
You just watched it, right?
Yep.
And wow. I love your taste. So thanks everyone.
Not my taste. Bernie Mac's taste.
Yeah, Bernie Mac's taste. Thank you, Tantrumgasm, for being a troll. We needed that. Yep. Adam, Dean, always a pleasure. Friend of the show. We'll have you back on sometime. Johnny Lawson, you're really bringing the energy. I'm a fan. Taco Apocalypse, quickly rising the ranks. Very quickly rising.
It's amazing how that happens. You show up 2 times in a row and you become our favorite.
And we'll leave it off with a quote from the very first comment we got. Fire Larry Scott. All right.
Beautiful.
I'm Adam Chanel. This is Aaron Schroeder.
I'm Aaron Schroeder.
There you go. We're the Quack-12 podcast. Tune in to our audio podcast on, find any podcast I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can find the Quack-12 podcast.
Patreon.com/Quack-12.
Go there for some awesome, very fun stuff at basically any price level you can get. Very fun things on our Quack-12 Patreon. You can find us at Quack-12 Podcast on Twitter. We got a Twitch account. We got YouTube. Got everything you want. We got a website you can check. And we will be recapping these on the audio podcast soon enough. But thanks a lot. This has been really fun. We've enjoyed the live stream quite a bit. Oh, there you go. Isn't that wonderful? That's why we love you. Yeah, we got to sign off, I suppose. Any last words of wisdom, Aaron?
Go forth and be well.
Throw it down, big man.